Hello everyone, this is Jackie Zeider. We're making an online storybook about the Hoosac Valley High School class of 1986. If you could take a couple minutes and share a condensed version of what's been happening in your life for the last 30 years, that would be great. Who will be first? Here we are at the Adams Country Club celebrating our 30th anniversary.
And her first interview was with Wendy Hoosac. Through high school, I was an artist. I didn't realize I was an artist, but I was, and I was a loner, and I didn't really team up with anyone. But everyone I went to school with was so nice to me and so supportive that it's a great memory. After high school, I wasn't really sure I was an artist, and I tried to get jobs and just survive. And then I ended up moving to Florida, where the economy was better, and I painted wall murals. It was a job to pay the rent, and I didn't realize artistically how much I grew through that time, and it worked out perfect. And then family situations brought me back to Massachusetts after I was there for 14 years. So here I am back in the Berkshires, the beautiful Berkshires, and I have such a desire to just paint paintings, and I'm in a good situation where I can do that, and that's my next goal in life. It was so nice seeing everyone. Everyone looks great. It looks like, looking at everyone's face, it's just like I saw you 5 years ago. We came from a good age. Must be because we're monkeys in the Chinese astrology. Because that's not funny, that's true. Most of us. And most of us are loners that have our own thing going, so we feel not so connected, but you all are. I hope you all know how connected you are to my life and how connected you are to who I am as a person, and I thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome.
It's great to see you.
Great to see you too. I saw you at Target, don't you remember? So through my years of wandering and drinking and finding myself, figuring out I'm an artist, I never got married and I never had kids. But that's okay, because every piece of art that brought me to the level I am is so much a part of me. I know it doesn't compare to what you people have that have children and families, but it's the best I could do. And it's okay, like, things are good. This is good. It's good to be back home, and the Berkshires will always be home. Life is good.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hey, this is Jennifer Klein. My maiden name is Jennifer Felix. I live here in Adams still, and have since I was born. I'm currently a 4th grade teacher at C.T. Plunkett Elementary School. I married my high school sweetheart Chris Klein, and we have 2 children. My son Colin is 24 and my daughter Kate is 19. My favorite memory of high school would be the exchange club to Tucson, Arizona.
Yes.
Had a great time there, met lots of cool people, and I guess we'll leave the rest of the memories to be to be kind of private.
Thank you so much, Jen. It's
You're
so great
welcome.
to see you.
Hey everybody, this is Carrie Burnett. I am currently living in Adams on Burnett's farm, and I am running the farm with my son Zachary. I am also a business administrator for North Berkshire School Union, which is the towns of Florida, Clarksburg, Savoy, Rowe, and Monroe. I have 3 lovely children, aged 10, 22, and 24, and they live in Adams and Northampton, and I am single.
Thank you so much. It's great to see you, Carrie.
Yeah, good to see you.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Versat, and I live in Adams. I am a Williams College Children's Center preschool teacher. I have 2 children, aged 26 and 15, and I have a 3-year-old grandson, Colton, who is phenomenal, the love of my life.
Bonnie, do you have a favorite high school memory?
One of my favorite high school memories I actually mentioned tonight was Steve Tatro, Yogi, and Michelle Cody and I took off during lunch for McDonald's.
You did not.
And Yogi said the only way we're getting back to school is if you learn to drive stick. And so therefore I learned how to drive standard that day, and I've driven it ever since.
That's awesome. Everybody, it's Chris Andrews. We grew up next door to each other. And he was my introduction to Gandalf, I would say. What have you been doing for the last 30 years? You have a minute.
It's not going to take longer than that. Hello everyone, this is Chris Andrews. I am single and living in North Adams. I am the quality facilitator for a large human service agency in Pittsfield, and I've been doing that for about 17 years, and that's pretty much it.
Cool. It's so nice to see you, Chris.
Thank you. It's nice to see everybody.
This is Bob Wojcik, and my favorite high school memory was asking my love of my life, Carol Wojcik, out, and she said yes, and we're still together 27 years later.
Woo! Bob! That is
28,
so
27.
beautiful. Chris, do you remember when we went to see REM at Williams College?
It was probably my best memory of high school.
Oh, one of mine for sure. I think 1984.
Yeah, and I didn't even know who REM was, but I became a lifelong fan after that show.
Me too.
And if you remember, there was that awesome, what was it, Driver 8 song, where they had the train projected on the
there
wall.
Was a
that was
huge
so cool.
train, and it was thundering and loud, and the sound quality was really terrible. But it was just completely magical and so true. I am a lifelong fan, and in fact listened to them on the way to reunion tonight just to get in the mood. What a great memory.
I know, that was awesome.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Linda Levesque, who we all know as Linda Gaylord. Linda, what have you been doing for the last 30 years?
So many things in 30 years, Miss Jackie.
Wow. For instance?
Probably, let's talk about what I think is the most important thing that I've been doing for 30 years. I've been raising 4 children over the course of 30 years.
Holy smokes.
The better part of 30 years.
Holy smokes.
While it's certainly important to say, college and wah like everybody else
right.
did, the important things that I've done all involve 4 children.
Who are how old?
We've got 27, 24, Seth and Brittany, right? Busy, leading adult lives, all good stuff. Then we've got the up-and-coming 17 and 15, Elizabeth and Jenna, Hoosac Valley High School. They'll be Hoosac Valley graduates doing something like this someday.
Awesome.
Perhaps. All good, all happy, all working hard.
And living life well.
I think so. We try.
You look great, and you seem like you've been living life well.
I think so, Jackie.
Yeah, it's been really nice to be back in touch with you.
And I agree.
I'm here with Julie Muller-Krasanik.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Julie. We've known each other since 7th grade.
Yes, we have. You were my savior in 7th grade.
You were my savior in 7th grade. And you had that wonderful rabbit, Groucho.
I did.
And you introduced me to Monty Python.
That's right. And I just introduced my kids to Monty Python in the 7th
Man.
grade.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
Right.
So what have you been doing? Okay, you have like a minute to tell us what you've been doing for 30 years.
Been married for 21. We lived in Holton, Maine for 2.5 years. That's where our 14-year-old daughter was born. And so she's made in Maine. And worked for the American Cancer Society up there. And when we came back, I started working for a venture capital investment company. And that's where I've been ever since.
So cool.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite high school memory?
My favorite high school memory is Lisa Kittler saying, "You look marvelous, darling." Every time she'd sneak up behind me and say, "You know, it's always better to look good than to feel good, and you look marvelous, darling." And I told her I was going to say that, and she said it was okay. So.
That is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's awesome to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Wendy Alabozic, you have another story.
I can't. That's all I had.